We've all heard of the term stay-at-home mom, but these days more and more stay-at-home dads are around and raising children, and today we're joined by one. He's a writer and a stay-at-home dad. His name's John Engel, and he's here to give us some tips. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Seth. Good morning.
Talk about some of the joys of being a stay-at-home parent. It must be such an amazing thing to be able to do.
It is amazing, Seth. Just having more connection with my kids by having more time at home with them, and then the upside also being that my wife and I feel more connected because we have a shared experience of parenting, and not just me filling in at night and a little bit on the weekend when she gets a break, but really just both having significant blocks of time. And because while our kids were young, one or the other has been with them, our kids are really connected. They're really close buddies, and if they had both been in full-time daycare, they wouldn't have had as much time together as they did because one of us was at home with them.
And it's so important, too, in those early years, because oftentimes parents put their kids in daycares, but that ability must create such a higher intellect and a higher bond between kids and parents.
Well, I can certainly speak to the bond, and each day is an adventure, and now our daughter's in kindergarten full day, 5 days a week, but the prior years, it's each day. So what's the adventure we're going to do today, Daddy? Or Mommy, what adventure are we doing today? And get in the bike trailer and go to a park or whatever the event might be. Just having opportunity to do that's been an amazing opportunity.
It must be nice because you have all that time. What are some of the things that you maybe recommend parents out there to do with their kids when they have time during those daylight hours, which are such great times to get out with your kids?
Yeah, well, just for us, anything outside. So just going to the parks. We can actually go down to the Mill River in Northampton, Florence area, and Adam will throw rocks into the river for an hour, and Zoe will collect what we call river glass, the equivalent of sea glass, where the edges have been rubbed smooth, and they'll do that for an hour. And that's all it takes. So we bike over there, we do that, and we hit the playground on the way back, and there you have 2 hours.
Describe to me how it works with your employer, because everyone knows maternity leave and you get a certain amount of time off, but how does paternity leave work?
Well, paternity leave actually was one of 3 events that for me early on just changed my whole perspective about parenting and healthy family. And it was the organization. I was working for a small college in Colorado, and the policy was, I think, very progressive. I could teach for 1 semester half-time and earn full-time pay. And so literally our daughter was born at the end of September, and by December winter break all the way through the next September when school started, I had about 8 months where I was home full-time with her 3 days a week. And it was not just filling in at night or on the weekend, it was that full-on 8-10 hour day experience with her that after about 4 months just kind of broke me internally, and I sort of began to accept all the joys that come with being at home and not just scratching my head thinking about the 17 things I'm thinking I should be doing when my daughter just wants to be held. So having that paternity leave experience was my sort of entree into really being at home with a child, with an infant.
And earlier you were saying to me off camera how the lifestyle change really not only impacted your relationship with your child, but changed you fundamentally as a person. Kind of expound on that if you don't mind.
Sure. Well, I just think that between having paternity leave and at the end of '08 being laid off for the first time ever, and then moving cross country from Colorado to Massachusetts, those 3 things together, really for me, it was a shift of the center of the universe is me, and then my wife and I were together and it was us, and then at some point it shifted, I think, in a healthy way to we. So the transition from me to we is what's happened for me, and it took months and years to really kind of accept new levels of that. And then when we had a second child and being at home with 2 of them for some of those long days was a new sort of breaking inside and accepting, okay, so this is a choice we made. One of us will be home with the kids, and on certain days it's me. And this is healthy for us as a family. It's healthy for we, even though for me professionally, I'm not pursuing other things that I could be pursuing.
And John, unfortunately, we're running out of time, but real quick, you were saying that some of the things that you learn in business can be transposed into your home life and vice versa. You're saying just something easy as make a motto for your family or a mission statement.
Yeah, just having organizations all the time are trying to identify themselves in their direction by this is our mission statement. I think families can benefit from doing the same. So what's your mission statement? And with that on board, you can have conversations as to what are the roles and responsibilities that each of you as parents have in delivering on that mission statement. What are the agreements about how you want to be together? And in the end, the measure of the healthy relationships is what drives those 4 things.
Well, John, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I really appreciate our time we spent together.
Thanks.